like, hey guys, I know I look like total crap right now because it's really late and I'm really tired. And I'm gonna be talking about an event that happened yesterday, technically, because it's 1 a.m. But so this girl yesterday, she died at Warped Tour. Her name's Taylor Nesseth. Nethys. I can't pronounce anything because it's 1 a.m. and I'm really tired. But her name is Taylor Nesseth. There you go. And what happened was she was at Warped Tour in Toronto, Canada, because they just played there, and she was 19. And apparently during like Chelsea Grin's set, she was sitting on a grass hill, and then someone found her lying face down, unconscious, and like she had no vital signs. So they tried to give her CPR. Someone else called an ambulance, and apparently like several different people tried to perform CPR on her, but so they called an ambulance, and apparently she died in the hospital. And the cause of death hasn't been released yet, but a lot of people are saying that it was either from like dehydration or heat stroke or heart attack or something, which is really sad because this is like really sad, but her last Tumblr post, because she had a Tumblr, and it says, "Hey guys, I'm at Warped in Toronto today. Dear everyone, unless you're meeting the Queen of England or some shit, I'm not jealous nor do I care about anything you're doing at this moment. I'm having the best time of my life, and IDGAF, which means I don't give a fuck about anything else but suck it, love, to Nene." And then like a winky face, and then P.S. My loving, caring, and all-around awesome self will return tomorrow. And it's like, I'll go on about the safety stuff later, but, and then her last tweet said, "Have to be up in 10 minutes. Oh well, Warped Tour today. I'd say I'm excited, but that's not enough." So, my heart goes out to everyone who knew Taylor, everyone who was like her family, her friends, and everybody, because this is a, like, I mean, at least she died somewhere where she was happy, and like, but I don't know, it's just, but I'm reading this off my Tumblr because I'm gonna babble then, and I'm gonna go on and on like I usually do and lose my train of thought since it's really late. So, another thing, like, I have to add to this is concert safety. Like, you always have to stay hydrated. Like, there is a free water tent at every Warped Tour venue, at like every location, and so like you have to stay cool. And if you start feeling dizzy, then or like come overheated or something, like make sure you go to the medical tent because someone there will find you like a cool place to lie down and give you water. And then you have to be very, very careful. Like, you should never take drugs or alcohol from anyone or just in general because, like, drugs aren't permitted at Warped Tour except, like, people always manage to sneak them in. Like, I'll be like, when we were watching You Me at 6, I would turn around, I'm like, oh, there's someone smoking weed, that's great. And so, um, yeah, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna get water after the set, and then, like, oh, yeah, I'll be fine, and then, or I'll just have one hit off of someone's hash pipe or whatever, because there's like a chance that you won't be fine, so you don't want to risk it. And so if you ever see someone who looks like they need help, you fucking help them. If someone gets pushed over and dropped, you help them up, okay? It's like your duty as a concert goer, a fellow concert goer. I can't talk. So like, if someone gets dropped or something, they look hurt, like even if they say they're okay, just offer to take them to first aid, like if they look really hurt or something, like if they're bleeding a lot, if they look like they broke a bone or something, because that shit hurts really bad. Like, I got kicked in the face like several times and it still hurt really bad, and I thought about going to first aid, and then I realized, yeah, it's really not that bad. Plus my mom was there, so. And so, if you see someone passed out or not moving, you always call an ambulance. Always. Like, at first, maybe if, like, you make sure if they're sleeping, you're like, hello, tap them or something, and if there's someone who's like authority, like who like works at the Warped Tour, get someone over there and be like, yo, or not just Warped Tour, like any concert in general, or like festival or anything. And so, yeah, call an ambulance. And so think of it like this: this person who's like, there's something wrong with your fellow concert goers are your best friends for the day, or like however long the concert lasts. So think of it like that. Like, okay, wouldn't you do anything to help your best friend? So it's like, yeah. And so remember, you could be having the time of your life and think, like, oh, I'll get water after the set, or I don't really feel good, but I'll be fine, because, like, you might actually not be okay, and I know I'm repeating myself, but this is, like, really important. So, like, so many people get punched and kicked. Like, it's really hard to go into a crowd and not get punched and kicked if, like, you're in the front or something. And that can cause people to pass out, obviously, and so, like, and since it is a summer tour, like, It's really hot at all the venues, and there's always at the Warped Tour this year. There is at every single venue, which is on the website. It says there's like this gigantic. You have to kind of look for it sometimes, but there's like this giant slip and slide thing, and it like sprays you with water. I went out like 3 times in San Diego because it got so hot. It was like 100. It was like 110 that day. So like, and that really helped me a lot. Like I was like, at first I was like, oh my god, I'm so hot, and then I went on it and see, losing my train of thought. And so like they can keep you cool if you get overheated, and wear lots of sunscreen and slip, slop, slop, which basically means sun safety. Okay, so, like, I don't know, these kinds of things need to be prevented because things like this seem to happen. Like, I think last year, I don't remember, at some concert, it wasn't, I think it might have been something in, like, England or something, I don't know, but someone, people kind of treated me, the phone's vibrating a lot, so, like, I don't know, someone died of like heat stroke or something, which is really sad because these people, like, if you see someone passed out, you're not just gonna walk past them. You're gonna be like, holy shit, there's something wrong with this person, and call 911. Always call 911 or whatever number it is, 999 for your country that gets an ambulance to you. So that's important. So rest in peace, Taylor. You were so beautiful. I saw pictures of you, and it is so sad that something like this could happen to someone like you, and it's just, I don't know, it's like she was so happy, and yeah, just people pass away, and even if it's like, because she was in a place where she was happy, and she was so excited and everything, and then, I don't know, but hopefully nothing like this will happen again, which it will, because it's life, it's the world, and something sad is going to happen. I mean, I forgot what he said, but one of my friend's brother said, like, someone in the world dies, like, every 15 seconds or something, every 15 minutes, I don't remember what it was. And so, like, these types of things, you need to prevent them. You need to prevent these types of things from happening, so just be really, really careful, okay? And always help people if they look like they need help, even if they're just, like, saying, like, even if they don't look like it and they're saying that they need help, just don't go be like, huh, they're joking or something. Like, they might actually need help. So, yeah. Alright. Rest in peace, Taylor.